welcome to another process video. Let's make some fabric buttons for our journals, for our junk journals. Use up scraps, reuse scraps, cardboard and fabric. I've got some of all different styles here. Come on down here and I will show you more closely and I'll go through how I make them. So there we are, here's a close-up of my fabric buttons. You can see I've put one here in my boho journal. That's one of the silk ones. I've got various ones for various different styles of journaling. That one's vintage. Well, it's dyed lace, a dyed lace curtain, I think. Book page. I've used packaging and scrapbook paper. Let me show you how I made them. I'll pop these over here and let's make some together. Should we make the lacy one first? Here's one drying. And as I found on the live, because we pulled this as a prompt, didn't we, yesterday, fabric button. Now you can make lovely fabric buttons with the metal attachments. I don't know what you would call them. Yeah. But I thought, oh, I have got some vintage ones actually. You make your own buttons. But I thought, oh, not everybody's got that. So how can we make fabric buttons and scraps of fabric and scraps of paper and make them so everybody can have them. Great for our junk journals or card making, because I have made some seasonal ones, like the little seasonal snowman-y one could go on a Christmas card, for instance. Let's just snip some of this. I tea dyed this. It's just it's not brilliant lace, it's just, I think it's just acrylic, but man-made fibres, but I can trim that later actually. So just lay that down on there like that. Very easy. Again, this is something so easy, and it's not like me to bulk make, is it? I don't know, I just got carried away yesterday evening. I'd finished my prompt page, all the lovely positive quotes, and yeah, so that's all ready to cut out. Have I got one that's dry? I've got one here that's dry, so I'll show you how I cut it out. Yeah, make sure it's nice and dry. I did that one last night. Find a pen, and you can draw around something. You can make them all different sizes. Not the fabric scissors. There we go, and then cut round it. I've just free-handed my circle because I don't mind if it's wonky. There we are. So that fabric, I just done the same, and this is Amazon packaging. It's like a little wintertime button, little snowflake there. And I think it would be nice to have, what I do is I put the thread through. Let me show you. Oh, I want to show you close up how I use the needle threader, because I was struggling last week, and Kat, she wrote one sentence in the comments, and yes, and now I can use, by that teaching, can use the needle threader. So you want to make your needle eye bigger, so you thread the threader through first. So that's a tongue tie. And then through the threader, you thread that. Isn't that amazing? And then pull it through. Pop it on there so it doesn't get lost. So thank you, Kat. I think we learn a lot from one another in the chats and in the comments. I love that. And other people sharing their videos and ideas on videos. It's all just very inspiring, isn't it? So what I've done is I've gone through that way, so I leave a little tail so I can tie it. Oh, and I like to go through a good few times there. Can you hear Freddie breathing? Fast asleep. Oh, it's early morning on a Tuesday, but he's having an extra sleep today. We'll go out soon. Oh, that's another piece I've got tangled up there. There we are. I think the blue looks lovely. And then I tie it. And I just think this look makes just an extra layer, just to have these little threads. Snip, snip. So that's a fabric button. My take on it. You can leave the edges, or you can colour them. Oh, the Christmassy ones, I put silver paint around the edges. That was lovely. And then I've got this blue ink out there. There. And there you have a fabric button ready to put in your journals. These ones will dry, so I can make some more. It's a really relaxing thing to do. But I know that you're going to come up with different ways, different styles. Let's I was going to, yeah, let me bring my journal. Hold on a minute. Here's my latest journal, nearly full up. This is the one I made from the envelope that Janet sent me. Let's stick one in our journal. Let's just see. I think it's a lovely finishing touch for a page. Let's see where we think one would look nice. Of course, the pages are quite full up. Oh, look at this playful one with the ice creams. Oh, I love that. Let's put one of these dotty, playful buttons next to those ice creams. I do go through phases of putting smiley faces on things. Smiley face ice cream. There we are. It's quite heavy cardboard, but let's see if it sticks. There we are. There. Just adds that another little certain something. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, lovely. Nearly time to put this one up on the shelf. While you're here, there is just something I would like to show you. A product that Trudy sent me. It's called Cosmic Shimmer Pixie Burst Wild Moss. Isn't that incredible? I've seen people use this sort of thing online, but to see it for myself was, wow, I was amazed. Let me show you. You can do it different ways. You can put the powder on. It's just, look at that, like a little bit of pepper. I feel like a cook. It's got, look, just a tiny bit of, you can hardly see it. I think it might be fairy dust. What do you think, Flo? And then you literally just add water. Look, oh wow. I'm going to go down and say, wow. Whew. This one's green and purples. Ah, it's amazing. It makes a super background and it's great to play with. And I'm just going to shake some more. Little shakes. It's quite nice to have it on the wet paper because you can just see it. Wow, we'll put some more on there. More. It's lovely to experiment with things, isn't it? Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to hit it with some more water. Woo! And it swirls as well. Wow. Whew. I love it. Thank you, Trudy. I'll do some dripping as well. Can you... Wow, what an amazing background this is going to be. Because it is water soluble, let me, oh, hold on. Yeah, here it is. If you go in with Posca pens, it gets all over the Posca pens. But if you use your gel pen, here we are. If you use your white gel pen, you can doodle on it. Gel pen set. So hours of doodling fun or backgrounds here. I love it. Gosh. Don't want to waste any of that. Let's mop that up. Yes. Wow. Wonderful. I love the way it dances around the page. This one might... You never know when to leave it alone, do you? But that's playing, isn't it? I think you get the idea now. It's quite simple. Very simple idea. And do you know, this is, I haven't looked, I'm sure lots of other people have done it too. I won't be the first to do it. There's not many new things, is there? I don't know. Anyway, this is how, yesterday, when I first did one on the live, I was folding the paper over and I thought, oh, it's too fiddly. But you might want to do it that way. But I think they're quite effective in their wobbliness. Little Freddie over there. You're looking though, aren't you? Oh, you've got very expressive eyebrows, haven't you? You've got expressive eyebrows. Oh. He's resting up, ready for a walk. Oh, just looking out of the window. You know when you feel you haven't really looked out of the window yet and made a mental note? It's not raining now, but it was pouring yesterday, so there will be lots of puddles for your dear old Freddie over there. Oh, do you know, it is lovely. I say it every time. We spend this extra bit of time together. I love it. Oh, there we are. There. Tie the knot. I obviously can't talk and tie a knot at the same time. There. It's amazing how quickly you can get a nice satisfying pile of them. Oh dear. And I've made these extras as well with you today, so I think that's lovely. Before we go, I will light a candle though, because in the comments and in messages you do share, some of you, what's going on in your lives, and I know that some of you are having a really hard time, and the thing with hard times is sometimes they just go on and on and on. So let's light this candle and honour one another. I've started using these little sticks, matchsticks. I made like a little banner in on my glue page yesterday. And I think on the banner I wrote courage. I'll have to look, I'll look in a minute. Oh, let's get in some comfy. Take a breath. Think about all the people we know. And you know different people as well. I will blow the candle out. I don't want to stretch over it, but it's just nice to spend that little bit of time together, mindful time together. Drink my tea. I've got flapjack here. Just so you know what flapjack is: butter, syrup and sugar, and then just oats. And then we pop it in here and bake it and have a slice with a cup of tea. I took some flapjack down to Katie's when I went there on the train. This is the crispy version. If you use butter, it comes out crispy. And if you use, let me show you, if you use, so it won't snap even, it's nice and crunchy. And it's softer if you use margarine. Ben likes it soft, so he's coming back tomorrow from Africa. I've got to pick him up from Gatwick this time, not Heathrow. Don't go to the wrong airport. Oh dear. Yes. What was I thinking? Yes, so he likes it when it's softer, so I will make some for him tomorrow. I'll do it this afternoon. Let me, while I remember, in my mum's sewing bag, there was all this thread, lovely thread. Now, because it's vintagey, you wouldn't want to use it on anything that you're going to wash. But for our journaling purposes and slow stitching, it's ideal. But in there was this, I love the colour, it's so vintagey. Oh, whoopsie. Was this. Does anybody know what this is? It's got some sort of thick cotton. Is it some form of tatting? Because there were some little bits of tatting there that I've used those up already. So if anybody knows what that is, I'd be fascinated to find out. Right, well, I will catch up with you down below in the comments or in other people's live chats throughout the week or in messages. Take care, everyone. And I know especially the holiday times can be hard for you. So extra special thoughts going out to you this week. Take care. Love from Freddie and myself, and of course Flo. On the way to Katie's, got my marmalade sandwich, my breakfast. A very dull morning, but I know that we're going to make it a gorgeous, warm and cozy day.
Well, if you don't register hospital and test, you won't share it. Or a test is not early. You've got a tissue
Absolutely wonderful.
to get somewhere.
Gosh, there it is. I'm just as amazed by this as you because I live in a city. Beautiful.
We are now approaching Handle. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
What you want is as long as you can have a seat, you're reliable, and you don't.
Friends, tissues, coffee, Christmassy biscuits.
Today's particle accelerators are nowhere near powerful enough to simulate
A bit of watercolour, and then we're going to do our doodling. Oh, last year's crochet, and so I'm going to have this one. Oh, it's lovely. This is from Bear, sent all the way from the States. What have you got inside it, Katie?
It's my sticker pouch.
Woohoo!
Keep all my stickers in
Oh, it's
here.
lovely. Really wonderful.
So a lot of sparkly ones.
Love it.
Alphabet.